Good evening and salutations, my Days of the Lost fans. I am so disappointed in this character, Talia. I am so disappointed in this character. Listen, I've been disappointed since day one, since he just said, "Oh yeah, you're a doctor. Sure, why not?" She was a baker, then I know it's like, oh, we're just gonna add on that she's a doctor. I felt like that was just out of left field, but whatever. So she is doing this for this. I think his name is Colin. She's doing it for Colin for love. First of all, let's talk about this guy, and I think that's his name, Colin, because they only said it once, and she said it really low, so I'm assuming that's his name, which is saying something about the quality, the sound quality. So turns out that, like a lot of people were snitching saying, that it was Sloane's brother, and my dude does not give a damn about his sister. He's just sitting there saying, in his mind, he's like, "Oh, I'm just counting on her to be a good lawyer." Listen, half of the damn town thinks it's her, and they are trying to build a case against Sloane, but you want to get revenge for your mother so bad that you don't mind throwing your sister under the bus. And this chick don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, yeah, she looks like she's guilty when every time she talks about it, and she's like, well, I don't think they're bad people, and this, that, and the third. But yet her dumb ass is still doing it anyway because she's in love. You weak-minded. Wow. So Brady comes to the pub to talk to Eric about his relationship woes. This is after he's, surprised that Eric is still going out with Sloane, talking about, well, a lot of people hate her, right? A lot of people hated Kristen, and your dumbass still went out with her. So why are you? Okay, sure, yeah, let's make that make sense. So he comes over there to talk about his relationship woes with Chloe and how, he's worried about Xander's, and her succumbing to his charms. And, so he's just pretty much kind of talking to him about that, trying to be a good brother and just listening. And, well, to be honest, his fears is right because Chloe does come over to Xander's place and after checking him out, changing his bandage and everything like that. Um, After all that, he's thinking about moving out. You know, of course, she makes a comment about the pigsty that he's living in, and she talks about how she needs to find a place of her own because she can't keep leaving at the Salem Inn, not having a job. Um, Although I don't understand why she doesn't just go back to basic black. It's not like she can't get her job back. Um, but whatever. So she's trying to look for a place, and Xander's like, "Oh, you can move in with me. You could be somebody who cleans up after me." No, 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 no. I mean, I want to sit there and atone for me really screwing you over. We've been friends and stuff like that, and it will really help me out. And so she goes along with it. And they start looking for places to live. So yeah, when Brady talked about, well, it's not like they live together. Um, Chanel's into talking to Paulina, and at this point, she's like, I just want to kind of just wallow in my own misery at this point, like, because Paulina's into trying to help out, trying to get people to, um, go to the bakery, but no one trusts the food, so they're not gonna go. So she's like, listen, I just need some time by myself. She runs into Alex, and she starts being all rude and bitchy and everything. And, granted, yeah, she does have some reason to act like that. But then she asks him to seduce Sloan and get a confession out of him. And he's like, I can't do it. One, I'm hooking up with somebody else. Two, I'm going to sex therapy. And she starts laughing for a little bit, and he laughs about it, but then she's like, listen, I understand. Um, I understand this is serious to you and you don't want to sit there and go back into your old ways, so I'm not going to ask you to do it. But then I sat there and I'm just like, well, why are you laughing? Like, why is that funny? Like, you think it's funny? Like, seriously, I mean, even he laughs about it, but I'm like, that's not funny. And granted, after a while, she stops laughing, like, it wasn't funny to begin with. The dude is that's a real thing, like being, addicted to sex or whatever. That's a real thing. That's a real psychological problem. And you're laughing and you're making fun of him. Okay. Um, Talia again gets called by Jada because Jada's like, yo, listen, um, Talia's story doesn't add up. Like time wise, it doesn't add up. And so she called. What I don't understand is she called Talia, but she didn't bring him down to the station. So you call her up to be like, all right, so you need to account for this missing time. This chick was like, well, I had a headache, and so I went to go get some aspirin. And Talia's like, and Jada's like, yeah, well, that didn't take like a couple hours. So you wanna, what else did you do that time? Oh, I just walked around. I walked around the lake. I went to clear my head. So we good, right? And she's like, yeah, we're good. And then after she hangs up the phone, because she's on speaker. And Talia's like, well, I don't think that she believed me. And this dude gets upset, like, yeah, you really screwed up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you're letting this dude talk to you like that? Why? Why? Like, you cool with that? I just, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. But she's doing it for love or whatever BS that she wants to call it. And Jada's still, she's talking to Rafe like, yo, listen, things ain't adding up. Things not adding up. And she's a doctor. She does have access to drugs and stuff. And Rafe was like, well, what's her motive? And it doesn't really make a lot of sense. She likes working there. She always talked about working there, and so Jada just kind of drops it for now. Meanwhile, Sloan walks up to Leo and is like, listen, I got a story for you. Eric, Rafe and Jada hooking up. And, be really good for your career, and just really kind of talks up the story. Also, Leo's like, well, yeah, this is going to be good for me, but this is going to be good for you because it kind of throws them off the game a little bit, and it throws them off of coming after you. And so she's like, well, just sit there and say it's anonymous. Come on, Sloan. Even if it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. They're gonna know it's you. So you need to do something. Um, I mean, I guess it's a good start, but it doesn't. It doesn't. They're just gonna assign two more cops to do the exact same thing. I mean, I know it's Salem PD, and you only have like what, three people. But still, isn't Jada supposed to be Sean's partner? And Sean's been MIA for a hot minute, but okay, sure, whatever. Um, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I don't know, it's so weird when it's like 30 something minutes of an episode. It's like there's not really that much to sit there and like talk about. Um, oh no, I would sit there and say it was a good episode. It was a good episode because now you understand what Talia's motives is. Stupid, but also, um, Sloane's brother's behind it. So that's going to be interesting. Um, so I'll sit there and say, all in all, it was a good episode. You definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Good short episode. And yeah, that's pretty all I gotta sit there and say. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.